Okay, so we're back exactly where we left off with part 13 of the race to the Oghma Infinium glitch. Where we left off, there's two guys on this overpass here, walkover we've got to get rid of as we're heading for Angi's camp. So easiest way to do it as an archer is go for high ground, and the high ground is easier to get to on this side. Although if you went the other way, you'd probably be doing the same thing. So these guys look like they've reset after I triggered them in an earlier episode. At the end of the last episode there I triggered these guys and it looks like they've reset, which makes them even easier to get rid of if they've reset to their original standing positions. So now you've got two blokes here. The easiest way to do this with the bow is to take the guy that's furthest away from you. If I take him, this guy, if I take the guy on the other side, this guy, he should cross the bridge to where his mate was shot. So take him out and he will cross the bridge to exactly where his mate was shot, and you take him out, and that is as easy as it gets. So I'll just pick up all the junk and I'll sort through it later if I get overburdened, and we'll head off. Where we're heading is to Angi's camp. Purpose of this episode and the last episode and probably the following episode will be to put about 10 levels of archery on, so to get from, I think we were level 53, to get that to about level 63. So Angi's camp is on top of the mountain here. It's sort of up here somewhere. So you come out of Fork Reef, come over under that where those two guys were we just took care of, and there's this track here marked by the stones. I've done this Angi's camp a couple of times before, so I actually know that there's some bandits up here at the bottom of the waterfall, the stream here. So yeah, there's two there heading up the path, so if they're heading up the path, I want to get them as they go up. Oh, then there's a third one, there he is there. So those guys are probably almost far enough up the path that they won't hear me take out this guy. This is an exception to the rule where you take out the guy closest to you first. If the other enemies are out of earshot of your arrow firing, they won't even hear that or move. They'll just stop on their path there. They will start coming back towards me, and I probably should pull out the bound bow here for a bit more damage. I think these guys are a little bit more powerful, and I'll just go at it with the elven bow. I reckon I'll have enough time to get them both. Yep. Missed. I missed. Stand up. Come and fight me. Come on. And that's easy. Archery is a beast. Excuse me, guys. There's a book there. I don't know what it is. Don't know what that is, but I know it's not an archery book or a sneak book, so I'm not picking it up. I'll just take this stuff and we'll head off. Take all this stuff and I'll go and sell it. So Angi's camp is up the top of this path, so it's reasonably easy to find. A lunar moth, I need that lunar moth. Oh, come on. Yay. 2 more invisibility potions when I need them. The lunar moth's not the best ingredient for an invisibility potion because it actually has a negative effect of reducing your magicka by a certain amount when you pop the potion. But Angi's camp, you just head up this snowberries, I'll have them. Just head up this trail. It's pretty easy to find. So like I'm doing as the previous episode, I went and got the book, basically a free level in archery. This episode here I'm going to get 7 levels in archery if ever I can run over them rocks. So I'm turning right here, comes to a T intersection, turn right and keep going up the hill. And again, you can go either way, but I turn right because it brings you straight into the target range. I did actually run a character, one of my other characters, over this to make sure I could find this in one go without making myself look like an idiot. So there's the targets. So we'll find Angie and we'll hopefully get this training knocked over in this episode. Angie's camp discovered. Quickly just show you the map so you know where you are. And I was totally wrong where I put the marker. So that's Angie's camp, right above Foolproof. So rock up here, you'll find Angie. She's usually going about her business. So inside her shack here is an archery book. Level up, which we really desperately need because I need a few more points in magicka to start using the bound bow.
And if you try anything stupid, I won't hesitate to put an arrow in your...
Talk to her, and eventually you'll get the option what the targets are for.
I set up those targets a long time ago.
Bit more bullshit with Angie.
That I am. You know how to use...
better than you, bitch.
Well, let me know if you ever want to practice.
And just
if you need a
ask
bow,
her to practice.
There's one on the... Excellent. Follow me to the targets and we'll begin.
Okay, so you can only use practice arrows, so that's where she said the bow was.
My father was rarely
and there's the practice arrows.
my mother who actually taught me how to use a bow.
So what we're actually doing is, there's some more practice arrows here, hopefully 20's enough to get this done. So you've got to hit these targets, and there's a target right down the back here. They're not actually very hard to hit. There is a bit where you've got to do 3 targets in 8 seconds and then 4 targets in 10 seconds or something. Depends on which bow you're using as to where you aim this.
So the key to a successful archer.
I'm using a light bow. It's an elven bow, so it's a light bow. If you're using a daedric or an ebony bow, you will actually have to aim differently to where I'm aiming. So you've got to equip your practice arrows only.
If you can remain calm, even in the midst of chaos, your arrow will most likely find its target.
And she talks drivel for a bit. You can actually run out here. She tells you to use practice arrows, but she fires iron
stay
arrows.
Within the boundaries and only use the practice arrows.
Only use the practice
I have
arrows.
some if you don't
She'll
have
give
any.
them to you. Just ask
Aim
her.
for the
If you've
middle
got none, she'll give you
target.
some. So I like to just crouch down. You don't have to zoom really, but pretty much just aim. And you just
Nice shot.
pitched one.
Right on
There's another
target.
level in archery.
Now hit the target to the left.
And grab that target there, and she'll give you another 3
Great
level in
shot.
archery.
Now hit the target to
And
the
then
left.
this one over here.
Nice shot. Right on
Okay, and
target.
there's 3 free levels, so
Let
I've
me
picked
know
up
if you
4
want to
levels
practice
of
some
archery
more.
here.
Next time we'll make it a little more challenging.
Ask her to practice again, and
Excellent.
she'll
Follow me to the
give you
targets
another
and
little
we'll
bit to
begin.
do.
My older brother took me out hunting a lot when I was little.
Just do this whatever you're comfortable with. Do it in
At the time,
do it
it
in
was
third
difficult
person
to
if
keep
that's
food on the
what you're
table,
comfortable
let
with. Do
alone
it in
have
first
enough left
person
over to
standing
sell
up
at the
or
market.
crouching. I usually do it. I like to do it crouching.
So whenever we
probably
came
because you
across
do a
more
lot
than
of
one deer
archery
in a
from
single location, it was
with stealth.
imperative we kill as many as we could.
Well, there you go. You can actually
If you
sneak
can
on
learn
arch
to keep
on
your
Angie and get a
composure
level.
and trust that each shot is true, then you should be able
pickpocket?
to quickly handle multiple
You
targets.
can't pickpocket her.
When I tell you to, try and hit each of the 3 closest
So I've got to
targets
hit all
in
3
8
targets in 8 seconds. So you line up your first one and get ready to go.
I'll count to 3 and then
And then
say
you gotta
go. You have 8 seconds
the
to
next
hit each of the 3 targets.
2.
Draw string and get ready. 1, 2, 3. Go!
Come on.
You did it! All 3 targets in 8 seconds.
Thought
Nice
I'd missed
job.
the last target, so that's it.
Let me know
So
if you
there's
want to
another
practice
level
some
in
more.
archery.
Next time we'll make it a little more
So-
challenging.
Ask her to train again.
Great job hitting those targets.
Ready
Hit
for
them.
more practice?
Excellent.
Let's
Follow
go,
me to the
Angie.
targets and we'll begin.
I wish you could get her as a follower. You could have
We've
an
talked
archery
about
follower
speed and
that's not
composure.
Faendal.
Now we'll go over precision. Oftentimes you won't be able to get as close to your prey as you'd like.
No berries. You're short on iron arrows, you can pick 'em up.
That's the only shot you'll be able to take before your prey runs off.
So now we've got to hit the back target there.
If you find yourself in such a
Take
situation,
notice of where you
then
aim.
you need
So
to
with
make
your
your shot
particular
count.
bow, it will
Don't rush your shot.
it'll be
Crouch
different
down,
to
get
my bow.
comfortable, and take aim.
Like I said, heavier bows have a different trajectory to light bows. So
Okay,
aim on your target
turn.
and listen to Angie.
Try and hit the target way in
And
the
remember,
back,
because for the
far
next thing
behind
you've got to
the
do it in a time limit, so you've got to hit
Remember
the first
take your
target.
time and make your shot count.
Okay, I think she's ready. So I'm aiming dead set straight at this target, and it should hit.
Nice
So
shot, right on
that got
target.
it. So that's another level.
Let me know if you want to practice some more. Next time we'll make it a little more challenging.
So ask her to practice
Aye.
again. I'm ready for some more practice.
Excellent. Follow me to the targets and we'll begin.
And I'll just check that I've got enough practice arrows. Yeah, plenty. So now you've got to hit all 4 targets in
We've
10
talked
seconds, I
about
think.
composure, speed, and precision. Now it's time to use all 3 at once. I'm warning you now. This challenge will be quite difficult. Just remember everything I've taught
Okay.
you, and you should be able to complete it.
So
It may take you a
get your
couple of
target
hours,
lined up
but
at the
that's
back.
what practice is all about.
ready to go.
When I tell you to, try and hit
You can
all
actually
4
let your
targets
first
in
arrow
10
go
seconds.
halfway between her saying 3 and go, because it takes a bit to travel there.
I'll count to 3 and then say go. You have 10 seconds to hit each of the 4 targets. Draw string and get ready. 1, 2, 3. Go!
I missed that middle target.
Time's up.
Ah,
luck next
bodgy
time.
shooting.
What
Okay,
do you
I wanna
want?
try again.
Sure. Aye.
Sometimes I will. I don't. The last 2 times I've come up here,
I'll
I've got
count
them
to
all in
3
one
and
go.
then say go. You have
So-
10 seconds to hit each of the 4 targets. Draw string and get ready. 1, 2, 3. Go! Hey, watch it! You
That's
did
it.
it. All 4 targets in 10 seconds. Nice job.
So now she can tell you a bit more story,
I
and
think I've
she'll give you a
kind of scary if I
give you
think
a
about
bow.
it. It was my pleasure. Thanks for
You
sticking
want the
around
bow.
and
The
keeping me
bow's not
company.
that much good, but
It
she'll
was
give you
nice
the-
to finally
give
meet
you the
someone
bow.
out here who doesn't want to rob you or take off your head.
So one thing to remember when you finish at Angie's, make sure you get rid of the practice arrows. I left here last time and I was still out of practice arrows equipped and couldn't work out why I wasn't killing a wolf I ran into.
Need something?
Okay, so that's it for this section. I'll leave this here and I'll pick up the next section. We'll go and get a couple more archery books and get a wriggle on this this playthrough.